When a radio wave passes through a room and strikes a human body, it bounces back with microdisturbances. A microchip captures these invisible distortions. In 2023, researchers at Carnegie Mellon University proved that commodity Wi-Fi signals could be used to map dense three-dimensional human poses right through walls. However, that academic framework required synchronized cameras for training, specialized network cards, and arrays of expensive GPUs to process the signal data. The open-source RuView repository pulls that heavy computing infrastructure out of enterprise cloud servers and runs it on a $9 commodity microcontroller. It processes raw channel state information entirely offline to reconstruct 17-point human skeletons and extract clinical vital signs in real time. By leveraging extreme edge quantization and cryptographic compiler boundaries, we can achieve ubiquitous spatial intelligence without sacrificing structural human privacy. A standard room deployment relies on a multi-node mesh of ESP32-S3 chips spaced a few meters apart. Rather than generating their own signals, these nodes hijack neighboring unaffiliated Wi-Fi routers, using them as free bistatic passive radar illuminators. The hardware hops across 6 discrete Wi-Fi channels, streaming subcarrier disturbances in a strictly defined binary format. Translating those raw subcarrier shifts into spatial data originally relied on a Python-based stack. The dependency overhead created severe latency bottlenecks. To process this massive influx of radio frequency data, the system migrated to a zero-overhead compiled Rust backend. The Rust core replaces expensive ON-cubed matrix inversions with Neumann series linearization, calculating position updates instantaneously. It also deploys Store-Reiger graph min-cut algorithms to build a 56-dimensional subcarrier correlation graph. This cleanly separates multiple individuals huddled in the same room, eliminating earlier person-counting errors. Stripping out cloud dependencies and applying pure mathematical optimization directly on the silicon provides the microsecond latency necessary for real-time edge inference. The primary engine translating this sanitized radio data into 17-point human keypoints is a temporal convolutional network called Y-flow. The immediate roadblock for microcontrollers is memory. Standard attention mechanisms scale quadratically, crashing embedded memory limits almost instantly. Y-flow deploys axial attention, reducing computational complexity to a linear formula. Yet the 1.8 million parameter model still exceeds the chip's limited SRAM. The TurboQuant engine applies 4-bit integer quantization, aggressively compressing the network. It shrinks to 881 kilobytes, effortlessly slotting into available memory. Aggressive mathematical quantization is the bridge translating a theoretical lab-grade neural network into a disposable, extreme-edge reality. A neural model trained to recognize breathing in a controlled laboratory fails instantly in a residential bedroom. Different furniture and wall densities create unique multipath reflections, causing severe environment drift. The traditional solution requires massive data collection to completely retrain the neural network for every specific physical layout. RuView solves this with the self-optimizing neural architecture, or SONA, which allows for real-time on-device adaptation. SONA injects tiny, trainable rank 4 matrices into the frozen base model, fine-tuning to a new room using just 0.5% of total parameters. To prevent catastrophic forgetting, overriding its core human recognition capabilities, elastic weight consolidation applies a mathematical penalty, explicitly locking down critical parameters. This unsupervised adaptation matrix calibrates the microcontroller to any physical environment in under 30 seconds, entirely isolated from external cloud servers. As spatial computing matures, a severe cryptographic privacy crisis threatens its ethical viability. Standard Wi-Fi relies on compressed beamforming reports to optimize signal strength. These reports inherently broadcast detailed physical reflection matrices in unencrypted plaintext. Researchers demonstrated that malicious actors can passively sniff these reports, exploiting an individual's unique radio frequency gate to re-identify them with near-perfect accuracy. The beamforming feedback layer, or BFLD, mitigates this threat. Rather than relying on corporate policy, it enforces strict physical memory hygiene to lock down the data. First, containment. Explicit type system errors block network egress functions from passing raw physical data. Second, volatility. Identity embeddings lack serialization, locked in RAM and permanently zeroized upon dropping. Third, anti-correlation. A daily rotating Blake-3 keyed hash mathematically neutralizes cross-site tracking, severing surveillance links. Ethical spatial computing requires biometric identity data to be structurally incapable of surviving beyond the silicon of the extreme edge node. The approved hashed feature vectors leave the localized nodes and stream to a central aggregation point. This is the cognitum seed, a persistent edge intelligence hub that actions the incoming telemetry. The seed ingests these vectors into an isolated k-nearest neighbor store, clustering the physical sensing states of the room every 10 seconds. Because the system establishes a baseline of normal spatial geometry, critical events like a patient falling instantly appear as mathematical outliers in the vector space. Every single event triggers a tamper-evident ED25519 witness chain, appending a permanent cryptographic hash to the action to guarantee absolute data provenance. RuView proves that the historical tension between high-fidelity spatial awareness and fundamental human privacy is a false dichotomy. By combining rigorous compiler constraints with absolute edge inference, ubiquitous perception can exist without surveillance.